Quick, when I say Halloween, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Chocolate, jack-o'-lanterns, ghosts, goblins? I'll bet one of those images in your head might be a tri-colored candy. Wouldn't it surprise you to learn that that has not always been a Halloween tradition? This is All Request History. If you've ever wondered about the history of, well, anything, you're in the right place. Send us your request in the comments, and if chosen, we'll produce, record, and post your history request. Thanks this time to Dana M. of Stratford, Connecticut for requesting the history of candy corn. Candy corn, love it or hate it, it's a big debate. It's been made for over 130 years, but didn't become a Halloween thing until baby boomers got a hold of it. Someone must like it because there's over 30 million pounds made each year. When it was first discovered in 1888, the white, yellow, and orange triangular candy was not intended as a Halloween treat. It was created by George Renninger of the Wonderall Candy Company in Philadelphia. In the late 1800s, candy companies experimented with buttercreams, penny candy, and candy shaped like fruits, nuts, and even animals. They became very popular. Candy corn was made in small batches, and because of its tricolor, the manufacturing process was timely and complicated. It was marketed year-round as chicken feed and sold by the box, but it was most popular as a penny candy at the local general store. 10 years after its creation, in 1898, the Goelitz Confectionery Company from Belleville, Illinois, bought Wonderall and took over its creations, patents, and manufacturing plants. The recipe for candy corn remained mostly the same. They're made from sugar, vanilla, butter, honey, and fondant. A fondant is a smooth sugar, water, and gelatin mixture used mostly in cake decorating and gives it its shiny, waxy surface. In 1922, the son of its German immigrant founders, Hermann Goelitz, expanded the company and opened a factory in Fairfield, California. The company automated the manufacturing process and continued to make candy corn at both plants. An interesting side note, in the 1980s, Goelitz jelly beans became extremely popular because of the press coverage of President Ronald Reagan's love for the treats in 2001. Goelitz then became the Jelly Belly Candy Company and the largest manufacturer of jelly beans in the world. Jelly Belly still manufactures candy corn as well. Today, Brock's Company in Chicago is the largest candy corn manufacturer by volume, but Goelitz, Jelly Belly, is the longest continuing maker of the candy. Candy corn has become a Halloween thing in the 50s during the post-war baby boom. Growing families started the trick-or-treat tradition in Middle America when they could afford bags of the popular candy to hand out to kids, so it became a holiday tradition. There's been a long debate on the taste of candy corn. One thing is for sure, it's almost completely divided down the middle 50-50. Comedian Lewis Black hates it so much that he has an entire segment in his routine claiming that there's only been one batch of the stuff made in 1911 and has been passed around ever since. According to the website Mashable, it's the most hated candy in almost half the United States. The reason people have for hating it was across the board, its taste. It tastes like wax, it's pure unflavored sugar, it always tastes stale, and even the popular, it's gross. Now, in researching who likes candy corn and why, that became interesting. The reasons were its triangular shape, its unique texture, it lasts 6 months after it's open, and even its tradition. It is difficult to find any report saying it's loved because it tastes good. Over the years, manufacturers have changed it to taste like other things besides, itself, candy corn. It comes in over a dozen flavors from maple syrup to apple pie. What is clear, however, is that somebody likes it, either for eating, tradition, passing out at Halloween, or decorations. According to the National Confectioners Association, 35 million pounds are sold each year. But whether you love it or hate it, there might be a solution to the debate. Now, if you love it, Halloween comes once a year, but it also comes in red, white, and blue for Independence Day, pastel pink, blue, and green for Easter, festive red, green, and blue for Christmas, and even all year round in gummy or sour types if that's your thing. If you hate it, well, here's some recipes to help change it. You might consider trying candy corn and white chocolate soft batch cookies, candy corn pretzels, the candy corn milkshake. You can try and deep fry them, or even just make a fudge that looks like candy corn and tastes like fudge. How about not even worrying about the taste? after you've had a few candy corn swizzles made with 4 different kinds of liquor. Well, happy Halloween, trick-or-treat, mischief night, parties. Aren't they all a little bit more colorful when there's a bowl of candy corn around? Thanks for checking in. Are you curious? Leave your requests in the comments and then subscribe here so you'll know when you're on All Request History.